Okay, so what we're going to do is just take a look and see how easy it is to set up a solar node. What I've done is I've downloaded the solar node image for a bootable SD card, and I follow the directions to get a bootable SD card on a small computer sitting on my network. And I'm going to go to that computer right now by going to a standard URL, and we will now see that we're at the solar node home screen. This is on the device. So we can see that we've associated this certificate with SolarNet. It's got a valid certificate. But what we're really interested in today is seeing how easy it is to add more components to this, what we call a vanilla plain solar node. So if we go to settings, you can add many components to solar node, but the main thing is the OBR, or the plugin repository, which is essentially like an online app store for all the types of devices and services you'd like to connect to. So let's manage that, and we want to add a new plugin repository configuration, which is the standard one. Now here's a URL we have to fill in, so I'm just going to go back to here. This is the standard URL, which is on Solar Network, and we'll just paste that in there. Hit tab and hit save, and that is now done. So we've added this new plugin repository configuration, and what we can do is, if we go over to plugins now on the main menu, it's going to refresh and see what kind of plugins are available. Now currently we have some basic plugins already installed. You can see those here. But we want to add new ones. Specifically, we want to add support for a current cost device, which is a small 3-phase current meter. It's wireless. So let's just see. Let's get that plugin from the list. First, what we do is just refresh the list, and we can see that first of all we've got some updates already here online where we can upgrade the core web setup and the plugin repository for this node. So it helpfully tells you that there are some upgrades here which you should do. And then what we can do is we go down, we can look at the available plugins, and there's a variety of them. There are consumption plugins, so we support some different kinds of electronic devices that measure your electricity consumption, and this is what you can see right here. The one we're going to want is this one, this current cost device. But also we have controls, so we can actually switch things on and off through a number of different hardware interfaces. There also we can listen to solar arrays. We've got different solar arrays and different charge controllers here that the solar node can listen to. We can listen to electricity price. Here's in New Zealand. We can listen to a web service online. It tells you the 5-minute price for electricity on the spot market. And we have things like weather, where we can listen to weather settings as well. And plenty of things for developers. So let's take a look now and do the most easy thing, which is to look at this current cost. I'm going to click on install, and it's going to tell me that we're going to install this current cost device, but it also has some other devices which are needed, which are dependencies. So we're going to hit install, and it's contacting the online repository. It's going to be downloading those bundles, which are the OSGI modules, and there we go. It's going to be installed and ready to use. So it's really that easy, and what we can do now is go back away from our plugin repository back to settings. And what we're going to see here is that there's a current cost consumption meter. It's already been installed and verified, and what we're going to do is add one. We don't have to add just one, we could add a few, but in the same point and click manner, we will just, and it's going to be listening on the USB port for that. I happen to know that the baud rate is not 9600, but it's 57600. And we'll hit save. And now this node will be ready to listen to and accumulate data from a current cost device. It's that easy. So I'll send in some more videos soon so you can see the charting on this. It's pretty exciting.